My name's Mike Iannone. I own Dragon Gate Martial Arts Academy out of Long Island, New York. So I start with Perfect Mind. I start training with that. Then I tell Manny, I need more help. I said, I just stuck it to myself. I'm leaving my old facility and my rent's going up $1,500.
We were behind on rent, losing students left and right.
You know, judging by my ears, you know, I learned a lot of stuff, but not necessarily so much how to run my business back then, you know? When I opened my school 3 years ago, I had maybe 40 students, and we had maybe 2,000 square feet in the back of an Anytime Fitness. That's all I really had money for. I didn't know what I was doing.
I had no idea how I'm gonna pay the rent. It's $1,500 more than what I was paying at my old location.
Tapping into savings, using credit cards just to keep the business open.
So they set me up with Sensei Nick.
At that point, I start the library. Now, my wife now, since we're married in September, looks at me and goes, what are you doing? You're gonna pay another $99 a month, and we don't even know how we're making the rent in 3 months. What's wrong with you? I do it. A couple of months later, I start SMO. We're using Perfect Mind. We're printing reports. We went from 45 students in my old location to 137 students in my new location.
Thank you.
My business was basically failing. Championsway has saved my business. Since March, I have 200 leads that I brought in the month of March and April alone, just using the Championsway.
Now we have over 300 students, and we have an 8,000 square foot facility just 3 years later.
Thank you.
Championsway keeps growing, and they keep learning, and they keep teaching you how to do it. And if you don't do something, then it's not gonna work. If they tell you to do something and you do it, it's gonna work.
I followed the guidelines. I listened to what they said. I did what they told me to do. Our academy's producing UFC fighters, amazing jiu-jitsu guys, and a bunch of little ninjas. And you know, it's amazing. And I couldn't have done it without Championsway.